What the hell is going on in the city of Memphis? I just got news that a man was killed on camera in broad daylight and then robbed for his strap as his body lay lifeless. And the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's acting surprised, everybody's shocked. They can't seem to fathom how a man can get his life taken in broad daylight while his kids watched. I'm not one of those people. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised, because to be honest with you guys, this is the city of Memphis we talking about. We know how Memphis is. It's ghetto, it's dirty, it's hood as hell. The police is incompetent, it's riddled with gang violence. So I refuse to be fake on my platform by acting surprised that violence has struck Memphis yet again. How many times have we seen this? How many times have I sat on my platform and gave you the story about a gangster going out in a hell of gunfire in the city of Memphis? This story is no different, because I reviewed the tape, I did my research. It's a very tragic situation. Let's start from the top. It's a man named Lil Josh. He pulls up to the shopping center. He runs in the tobacco store. He leaves his car running. He purchased some cigarillos. He walks out the door and a masked gunman runs up on him. Point blank range fire a shot in his head. He falls down. The gunman takes the strap off his waist and runs away. And nobody gonna have a description of the suspect. And this happened in broad daylight. Witnesses all around. And when people see that video, they say Memphis is bad. This is out of control. We need to do better as black men. Hell no. Let's be more specific. It's a certain demographic of black men that needs to do better. The gang members, them young niggas acting wild, got the strap on their waist, beefing. We all know the climate of Memphis right now. We all embrace it. Every time a new Memphis rapper comes out, we love them. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, Big Boogie, Moneybag Yo. We always say, man, Memphis got that real flavor. Them some real niggas. That's that grimy rap. They bringing that real rap back. But when it hits reality, when it's no longer rap, when it's on the news, now everybody got a problem with it. See, we can't do that. We can't be fake. We can't play both sides. Either we gonna be against the violence in Memphis or we not. Or we gonna be against the violence in America or we not. Or we just gonna glorify in music and say, let's do better as society. No, that ain't gonna work like that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna play this news clip so you guys can get caught up on the story, and then I'm gonna play the graphic video and we gonna react to it, we gonna break it down, and we gonna try to get to the end of this shooting. Let's go.
New tonight, shot and left to die in broad daylight. Memphis police say a man was killed in a crowded Fraser shopping center while many people were running their weekend errands. Tonight, that shooter is still on the run. Fox 13's Kate Beery arrived at this scene just moments after it happened this afternoon.
A man shot and killed in broad daylight here in Fraser. Neighbors say they just want a safe community to shop in.
It's my neighborhood, and then, I'd be so scared to go to the grocery store.
Tierra Marie told me she arrived moments after the deadly shooting at her neighborhood shopping center.
Now let me stop it right there. I'm looking at the shopping center. It's stores side by side each other. So you know what that means? It's surveillance cameras all around. So for somebody to do this in broad daylight, this is called a brazen attack. It was desperation. They caught the op lacking, so they had to end them right there. It wasn't calculated. It was a crime of opportunity. It's a nigga I don't like right there. We got to get him right now. That's what it says to me. But let's continue.
She lost her own family member to gun violence in 2018.
I don't wish this pain on nobody because I was once in this situation.
Surveillance video reviewed by Fox 13 News appears to show the victim leaving a tobacco shop at about 12:30. Then a man in a ski mask runs up and shoots him in the head. The shooter takes something from the victim and runs off. Police say the shooter drove off in a silver sedan.
We all deserve to feel safe.
John Sinclair wants his neighbors to be able to shop in peace on a Saturday afternoon.
Together we stand, but divided we fall. No matter what's happening in these communities, there is hope.
We trying to enjoy life, but it's so scary because, again, you don't know if this your last day, you don't know if it's your last second, minute, hour, but you just got to stay prayed up.
If you have any information on this crime, please contact Memphis Police. In Fraser, Kate Fury, Fox 13 News.
Let me say this. Is it just me, or have the news become predictable? Every time it's a shooting or a murder in an urban community, the news gonna do two things. First, they go get the black woman. She gives an interview to the news. She act like she's scared. She don't know what's going on. She just want a better community. And then they go get the black dude who's kind of preachy. He gets on the news. He said there's hope. We need to do better as a community. We need to help these kids. We want our community safe. We need to fight back. And none of that shit worked. I'm just being real. I've been a young dude before. I've been a gang member. When we used to watch the news about things going on in our neighborhood, when they had the preacher dude come on, we kind of used to chuckle at him. You think we gonna listen to you? You don't live the life we live. You don't come from where we come from. I'm trying to get it. That's the mindset of the YN today. So that does no help. I'm just being real with you guys. But anyway, let's get to the video of the actual altercation. Because I'm going to pause it. We're going to break it down. Y'all know how I do. And by the end of this video, we're going to get to the bottom of what really happened. So let's watch the video. I'm going to play it all through the first time. And then we're going to come back and play it a second time and break it down. Let's go. All right. I'm going to play it again. Because a lot of people were saying this was a robbery gone wrong. How come the guy just didn't give up what he needed? And I'm saying bullcrap. This ain't no robbery gone wrong. If you pay attention to that video, this was calculated. You can tell he been watched. You can tell he been followed. And he was the main target. If it was just a robbery, they would have got anybody in that parking lot. But no, when he walks out the store, you can clearly see them waiting in the car for him to walk out. The moment he walks out, they run up on him. Let me play you guys that video again. We're going to stop, pause it. We're going to break it down. We know how I do. Let's go. Now let's stop it right there. The young dude is walking out the store and he's nonchalant. He ain't really on his P's and Q's. He's looking around. If you know you got ops, if you know you live in a certain lifestyle, because if you a gangster, you are living a lifestyle that people potentially want you dead. The ops is lurking, right? This dude walks out the store. He's looking around. He got his head up high. No. When you a gangster, when you live in that lifestyle, you'll never just walk out the store. You stick your head out first and you look around. All right, let me make sure, you know. And then when you walking, you kind of looking around. You ain't looking up. You ain't looking too long this way. You ain't looking too long this way. You looking around and you hurry up to the car. You got to do like a light jog to the car when you're a gangster. You can't be afford to be walking to your car like you a civilian. That's the mistake number one. He didn't have the sense of urgency when he left the store. He's walking like a civilian. He's walking like he's got a 9 to 5, like he got no ops in the world. He's walking like he's just in Beverly Hills, just walking, whistling. Nah, bro. You in the hood. You in the war zone. Then you got to do a light jog to the car. You get what I'm saying? Let's continue some more. Pocket. You know, I'm just being real. You see what I'm saying? So I think he was the main target. And another thing that's sad about this case, I've been looking at the news. I've been doing my research. They still haven't given us a name to the deceased. People on Facebook are calling him Lil Josh. Oh, it's sad for Lil Josh. R.I.P. to Lil Josh. Oh, man, they did Lil Josh dirty. Gangsters, pay attention. Y'all keep thinking y'all can live a lifestyle. Y'all keep thinking y'all can have ops. And you keep thinking when you pass away, the world is going to stop. They ain't gave this nigga a right name yet. The news give him 30 seconds on airtime, maybe 2 minute tops, and they still have yet to say such and such was shot and killed. The streets is calling him Lil Josh. You get what I'm saying? That just goes to show that you are just another statistic that's waiting to be happened. You just waiting to get your toe tagged. Ain't nobody really gonna care. Now his family probably loves him to death. His family probably grieving right now. And I'm pretty sure what's next about to happen is his family gonna create a GoFundMe. I guarantee you that the GoFundMe is coming. They doing it right now. When I give an update on this story, he would better have a GoFundMe by now. They trying to bury him. And you know how what that means, right? I always tell young kids this. I always tell teenagers this. If you're going to be a burden on your family when you pass away, if your mama going to have to scrape up change, if they going to have to create a GoFundMe, nigga, turn your life around. Nigga, the streets is the last thing you need to be in. If you ain't got proper burial, proper insurance, if you're going to be a burden, turn your damn life around. Because it's already bad enough that you passed at an early age. And now your mama got to go through the stress of trying to bury you. And then you don't even get a marked tombstone. You get a stick in the ground saying this is where little man was buried. This is where little Peanut was buried. You determine how you go. Now, if you ain't sick or natural causes, but I feel like you determine how your life ends. If you live an honest lifestyle and you don't put yourself in certain situations, it's really simple to live a long life. But if you run in the streets, you got ops, you beefing, you got a strap on your waist, then your demise is going to happen one way or another. And it's going to happen sooner than later. Because look at this dude. I'm pretty sure he thought he wasn't lacking. I'm pretty sure he thought he was protected. Yeah, I got beef. My name Lil Josh. I got the strap on my waist. I wish a nigga would, right? But the dude used the element of surprise. And that's what Lil Josh wasn't ready for. See, you can say I got a strap. You can say I'm protected. But that only works if you have an altercation first. But if your ops use the element of surprise, you don't even get a chance to reach for the strap. So you might as well be out here naked. You see what I'm saying? Which is just a sitting duck. Right? And the dude takes him out, pulls the strap off his waist, and then runs away. And it happened in broad daylight. And now everybody's saying, oh, I want my community to be safe. I just want to shop in peace. I don't like this area. We'll move. And many people say, hey, cut, it ain't that easy. You just can't tell people to move. People got jobs. People got family. Hell, if I'm living in an area and I feel like my life is in danger, I feel like my kids can't play, nigga, I go broke. I pack up and leave. I struggle for a minute. Just to know my kids are safe. Just to know that my future is intact. See, sometimes we gotta struggle short term for long term success. See, y'all be thinking short sighted. Y'all stay in the projects, y'all stay in Section 8 because that rent $70. Let's be real. You don't really want to go to that shelter to get on your feet. You don't really want to go to the Salvation Army to get on your feet. You like, nah, I'm comfortable. I can deal with the gunshots. I can deal with the robberies. But when it hit too close to home, that's when I really get shook. And it don't work like that, man. I'm a project baby. I grew up in the projects. I was born in the projects. Grew up in the projects. All my life. And now that I'm older, I be looking at my mama sometimes like, Mom, how the hell you was in the projects for 18 years? Like, how the hell I'm born in the projects? I graduated high school from the projects, and I got 19. I was like, man, I can't live in the projects no more. I'm going to go broke. I moved out. I was homeless for a while. But I knew that's what I needed to do to take care of my kid. I had a kid at this time at 19 years old. I was like, man, I got to do better for my kid. I was born in the projects. I don't even want my kid to even know what the project's like. Hood rats, hood dudes, domestic violence in every household. You know, females destroying their nigga car because he didn't come home. You know, crazy stuff you see in the projects. You get what I'm saying? So we just got to do better. Each individual needs to look at their situation and say, man, I'm not trying to save the whole community. I'm not trying to save every kid. But every parent needs to do their part to save their kid. If we have enough of that, then maybe we can do better as a community. That's what makes the community better. It ain't just one nigga on the microphone saying what we needs to do. It's every household saying what we needs to do. You see what I'm saying? Now this is crazy. Man, I'm done for right now, man. I want to know how you guys feel about it. It's crazy. A man was killed on camera in broad daylight, got robbed for his strap as his body laid lifeless. Happened in broad daylight, cameras everywhere. I want you guys to tell me how you feel about it. I want to hear your thoughts about this situation. I want to hear your solutions. Let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.